Just getting off work, coming home, deciding to discuss something important. You see, nobody's going to tell anybody anything. You're going to do what you feel you need to do. But this is the way I see it. You know, you got to take a look at your situation in life, yours, not anybody else's. And you get to a certain point where you start realizing that blaming other people, your parents, blaming the white man or the red man, whoever, you sound like Donald Trump. What you got to do is you got to realize one thing, to keep it real. What am I going to do about my situation? There are plenty of people you can find to motivate you to be better. But you got to get up off your lazy behind and you got to work. Martin Luther King said many years ago that you got to be at least 4 times better to get half of what they got. So do 4 times better. You know, this is the one thing I've learned about hard work, is that it's actually better. I'm glad I got challenges. Something for the fact that it makes me stronger and it helps me do one thing that I didn't have, that I need, and that's this. It gave me confidence. I'm going to tell you, I had to learn that my confidence does not come from how much money I got in my pocket, because other people can control how much you make. I know what to do if I had large sums of money. It would be easy, and a whole lot of you know what you can do too. But you see how they keep it strapped with that minimum wage stuff. But I can't stay at minimum wage either if I want to produce more. So what I'm going to do, I want to work harder. I'm going to improve my situation. You know what I'm saying? All I ever knew and what I was taught from my own circle was that you go get a job in a factory and that's what you do. You ain't talk to me about going to college or do anything like that. I had to do the hard knocks of life and have things taken from me to say, you know what? I got to face these fears. I got to face these false emotions appearing real. And that's making me say, forget everything and run. And I'm going to face everything and recover. I'm going to learn how to take the pain. There's a thing in one of the circles I go in that says, if we are painstaking about this phase of our development, we will be amazed before we're halfway through. If we are painstaking about what phase, the phase I'm in, when my children was young, that phase, when General Motors left, that phase, when I needed to go back to school and I didn't know how to write papers and I had to keep doing it over and over again, that phase, when people are being racist and knuckleheads, that phase, and build my muscles and get stronger and look at people in his story, her story, and look back and say, I ain't the first time that I dealt with this stuff. Look at all the people that I had behind me, teaching me just what not to do. Don't run. You know, I ain't smoking up and I ain't running away. I'm going to face it. I'm going to face my challenges, especially if they're painful. Because you know what I learned about going to the gym? No pain, no gain. You know, I listen to motivational speakers that says, you know, the problem is don't avoid pain. You know, life wouldn't be worth it if there wasn't pain. Les Brown says, you know, if the messenger of misery, Murphy's Law, whatever you call it, isn't at your house, then he's at my house. And he's on his way. Because everybody gets their visit. Everybody gets a visit from negativity. Everybody. But you know what? Sylvester Stallone put it in another way. It ain't how hard you can hit. It's how hard you can get hit and keep moving forward. How much you can take and keep moving forward. Now, I done took me some hits. And I'm going to do what I got to do to survive. And to survive well. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to be happy. You know what I mean? So, what do you want to do? You want to blame somebody? Does that make you feel good? Or are you going to go do something about it? I'm here. Whatever.